I know a lot of people trade CRT in a more different way than I know of, but today I'm going to show you exactly how you should actually also try to tackle TRC in this way. Basically, TRC it's more of accumulation, manipulation, and distribution, right? So the first candle will accumulate, the second candle will manipulate, and then the third candle will distribute, right? So as you can see on my chart over here, we have, let me just bring up my pen here. So as you can see on my chart here, right, we have candle 1, candle 2, candle 3, right? Of which it is candle 1, candle 2, candle 3, right? So with this candle, what you look for, the first thing that you look for, you need the second candle to go above the first candle, but yet close below the first candle, right? Close below the first candle if you are selling, right? Once you see there, now you have an idea that the CTR is coming to take place. But you don't just enter here thinking that the market is already manipulated, so I'm actually trying to sell the market. No, there's one key thing you have to wait for. You have to wait for the market to go straight into the level of the first candle. All right? Go straight to the level of the first candle. Once it reaches there, it will come back down again, right? So your entry has to be exactly on the opening of that candle, but it first has to go and manipulate. It has to go and reach this level of the previous, of the first accumulation candle, right? It has to go and reach that level, and then once it does, and come back into the open, right? Come back into the open. That's why you take your trade. And then you take your trade, your stop loss is at the top of that distribution candle. And then you target 1:2, right? And then you trade this on a 4-hour time frame. Yes, you can trade other time frames, but don't go below 15 minutes. Anything below 15 minutes, I won't advise, because the market below 15 minutes, basically, it doesn't even know what is it doing because it's jumpy jump. It's jumpy jump, right? So this is basically a sell trade. Let me show you a buy trade, how it's going to look like when it comes to the market. So the buy trade will be like this, right? You will see the sell candle, and then there's a wick here, and then the middle candle will go below the wick, right? Then it will go below the first candle, of which it's an accumulation candle. And then the third candle, right? Candle number 3 has to be by every means be equals to candle 1 or lower than candle 1, right? It has to be equals to candle 1 or lower than candle 1. Then you wait for the market to push back into the opening price, right? Opening price. Once it goes back to the opening price, that's why you enter your trade targeting a 1:2, right? Targeting a 1:2. Let me delete this. 1:2, and hope that the market will continue its way going forward. And this is not 100% guaranteed that if now I trade CRT, I'm definitely going to become a billionaire, millionaire when it comes to trading. Not at all. You are still going, you are exactly like everybody else, right? You're exactly like everybody else. Your strategy somewhere between the lines, it will fail and you are going to lose money, but most of the time your strategy will win and you are going to make money. But what I love is 1:2. It's one of the best risk and reward ratio that helps you, that even if you go 35% towards 40% wins and other 60% or 65% losses, you are still in a profitable side, right? So here on my candle, right here, I have examples, right? I have examples over here. So as you can see over here, the candle opened and then the middle candle went above but closed below the first candle, right? And then the last candle went straight, right? It went over the first candle, right? It went over the first candle and then came back and changed its direction. So your entry would have been here. You understand what I'm saying? You change your trade, your entry would have been here, targeting 1:2. There is your 1:2. You hit to take profit, you go home. You come back the following day, try to get a trade again the following day. Let me show you another example. Because it's CRT basically is difficult to find all the patterns. So you're gonna work to find these patterns, right? You're gonna work to find them because they work good. I don't wanna lie, they work good. The only thing you have to find them because it's difficult to find them, right? So as you can see over here, here's our candle here. That's our first baby, right? Second baby, right? It went above this one. And then the third one over here, it went above the first candle and then came back, right? And changed its direction. So your entry would have been here, right? The stop loss somewhere here or this one. Because this one is longer than this one, I prefer to take this one. But you would have had your stop loss there. And then you take profit at 1:2. You hit to take profit. You're done for the day. Go and look it for another day. Even if I can, okay, wait, let me just delete this. Right. So let me double tap on this one. Right. So as you can see, it does hit take profit. So you can go and look for this multiple times, go and back test it. You're gonna find out that this shit works. I won't lie to you. This shit works. Most of the time it works perfect. But the key thing here is, are you able to find these patterns now? That's the main key thing here. Are you able to sit down on your charts on every single day and find the patterns, right? The main important part, what I want to advise you, let me go back here. What I want to advise you is that if it happens, the CTR happens, right? And this candle, this last candle over here, doesn't flip, it stops like this, right? Let's say, for example, let me just change its color. It doesn't change, it continue to be a red candle like this. I wouldn't advise you guys to actually take the trade. Why? Because CRT, it works on 3 candles. Candle number 4, it's no longer a CRT. I don't know what is it. Rather, candle number 4 come to play while you are waiting to hit take profit, right? Not while waiting to have an entry. While waiting to have an entry, it's no longer a CRT. I don't know what is that you are trading. It has to wait. You have to wait on candle number 3. If candle number 3 doesn't actually play any part, then you don't have to trade that CRT, right? If candle number 3 doesn't flip, doesn't come back to its open price, you don't trade that. Don't trade that candle. Leave it. It's not yours. It's for other people out there. Just forget about it. Go and try. Go and play with other kids. Go and hunt. Gijimisa amabhele somewhere. Ubone ukuthi wenzani, but don't come to the market. So the only thing that you have to do, you have to wait for candle number 3 to flip. Once start flipping. If I were you, I was gonna put a pending order just above, just a little bit above of the open price, just a little bit above of the open price. And then once it flips, it goes with me to a 1:2, and then a stop loss. But the most important part is, if you don't have what is called a trade assistant, right, you will never know how much lot size you have to risk in order to risk a certain percentage. Let's say, for example, you want to risk 1%. You need to have a trade assist so that it will always calculate a lot size towards 1% of your account, other than just putting a lot size without knowing that it is literally now 1%, or I'm just risking 10% or 2%, right? This is basically for people who want to trade prop firms. If you don't want to trade prop firms, want to be an Instagram trader, then it's fine. Go and find a different strategy. If you want to flip account, go and find a different strategy. But if you want to trade consistently here, this is what you need to do. You need CRT. Consistently, it will deliver. I kid you not, it will deliver. Accumulation, manipulation, and distribution, they always deliver. They always, like it or not, they always deliver. We just need to be able to catch them, to detect them, find them, trade them, they're going to be afraid. But other than that, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you on our next video. Next video, basically, I'll show you. Yeah, I'll take a trade tomorrow on CRT so that I can be able to show it to you that it does work. I'll try and find the trade and then I will show it to you. I don't know how, whether I will find it or not, but I will try and find the trade and then I will show you the results and post the screenshots and I will show you the results. But other than that, guys, thank you for watching. I will see you on our next video. Cheers.